Finally,
Oh.
he's awake and talking.
Oh, really? Okay. Hey, Marcel. Hey. Good. I have your product. Oh, wait.
You have my
Oh,
product.
Julius. Oh, no, Julius.
Julius.
Sorry, I thought you were another man named, oh, damn it, I forgot his name now. Oh, good to see you.
No, it's good to see you.
I'm glad.
It's a long story. Kind of in disguise, not really.
Okay.
I guess it's at least partially working.
Yeah. You fooled me for a few seconds. Are you going somewhere? You in a hurry or?
No, actually, I was looking for you two. You
Yeah.
want to go
Okay.
somewhere to talk?
Yeah.
Where do you want to go?
Let's go to the opium den, not to the gun shop.
Yeah.
I mean, too many people know the gun shop. Could you take him there, Emily? Let me talk to Fei Long just for a minute.
You mean Harley? Okay, sure.
Oh, yeah, fuck. God damn it.
Okay.
Sorry. It's been a bad day.
I had a moment where I thought there was some sort of fake name he was going on.
No, he's had a long day. You can hitch up here. The den's back here in the alleys.
Oh, all right.
Right leg. Get you some fish cutting.
I just want to stand back here right now since it's raining so hard.
Yeah, I got goddamn cats and dogs coming down today.
Yeah. You said something about Summers wanted something.
Oh boy, so there's some catching up to do. Long story short, Summers decided to confront myself and Isabella right in front of the goddamn Pearl.
Yeah.
Making his usual accusations of how she's a rat. He's gonna find proof and all that. Then he starts going on about how I have been dragging his name through the mud, slandering him, right? I guess because I had the nerve to actually say what he's been doing and tell people the goddamn truth. Have you talked to Isabella yet?
Yeah, sort of. For the most part, she just said that he was okay. I spoke with Speedy briefly last night.
Yeah, all right. Well, apparently at some point when I was not present, Gavin told Isabella that you were the one telling him that I was slandering him, which I find fascinating.
No, I haven't spoken to Gavin since he was taken away sobbing in chains. I haven't breathed a word. I haven't telegrammed.
The best that I was guessing was that perhaps at some point before he went to prison, you know, if you had said something offhand about how, I don't know, that I mentioned you being like a bird in the cage or what the hell ever. Anyway, point is that I think he's full of shit.
No,
I think he's losing his goddamn mind is really what it comes down to.
I would have never said anything like that to him. I trusted you. I didn't trust Summers. I can't imagine what he'd think I would have said. I haven't...
Yeah, I have no fucking idea, and I figured if anything was said, it wasn't the way he's presenting, that's for sure, fucking sure, so... And I ain't worried about that. Like I said, I think he's goddamn delusional at this point.
Yeah.
Anyways, point is that he was, making these accusations that I had been slandering his name and so on and so forth. And, his new little crew, a few of them came into the bar months ago, right? They were asking all sorts of questions about him. I figured he was offering them a job, and I thought, foolishly, that perhaps I was doing him a favor by telling them exactly what kind of man they might be working for. Clearly that backfired.
Yeah. I wonder what they've said. Because I was hiring them, for some time. And I probably definitely mentioned how much I would like to put a bullet in Summers.
I'm sure. What I gather of those boys, they answer to the highest bidder.
Yeah.
And anyways, I pissed off Summers enough apparently that he decided he was gonna have a little fun. He kidnapped Isabella, took the two of us up to a camp north of the city, and said that I had to rob a bank in an hour. He was gonna blow her brains out.
So that's why they took you.
Yeah, that's exactly why they took it. Now, I got the job done. It was messy, but I did get it done. Honestly, only because of the grace of the law. They knew that something was wrong, and they let me go to try to save Isabella, figuring that we was both going to die anyways. But, anyways, it ended up being convoluted. I rode past to the meeting spot we were supposed to fucking go to. For some reason, they didn't go to the meeting spot. The law finds them. They have themselves a nice little standoff. Meanwhile, I'm at the fucking fort thinking that they betrayed me and that there was never any deal. I never caught back up with them, but Gavin said that he'd be back for the good. And sure enough, he showed up at the Pearl one night when I wasn't there, making a big scene of things as he does. And I figure that he's going to keep showing up. He's going to want to do it on his terms, right? And it ain't good for business. It ain't good for me. It ain't good for any of the folk there for him to keep fucking showing up. So
No.
right now, what I'm trying to do is convince him that the law wants me, I'm wanted, and I'm hiding out. And that's why we can't meet at the Pearl. So I don't fucking know. He ain't been responding to my telegram, so I don't know what the game plan is now. If he's just going to keep showing up to the Pearl, if he's just got bigger fish to fry than, a few $100s from this bank robbery, what the hell is going on now?
Yeah. Okay. And that's all she got about me, was that maybe I really didn't say anything to him. That's just so strange. So I wonder if he thinks that I'm just concerned about what is going to happen if I end up bumping into him. I don't trust him.
Like I said, he's very, no, and he is more unstable than ever before. He was easily more than happy to do all that shit to us just over words, over his interpretation that I had been slandering him or what the fuck ever. And I know that he's still convinced that Isabella's a rat, and he's trying to get confirmation from his source, and I don't know, if he feels like he does, then he's gonna kill her. That's for sure. I'm hoping that whatever the hell's going on there can be handled, but I don't know. I'm becoming convinced that either he's made this whole thing up in his head, or that whoever the hell his source is trying to set Isabella up. Or at least was. I mean, hell, this whole thing started ages ago, right?
We don't have any idea who his source is.
Of course not. He's kept that one real close to his chest. Whoever the hell it is, he trusts them implicitly. Keeps saying things like, oh, they're a good person. They'd have no reason to lie about Isabella. Truthfully, at the time, right, Isabella was running with him anyways. If they hated Summers enough, I don't see why they would spare her.
I'm trying to think what people lingered around Van Horn. Maynard?
I don't think it's Maynard. He and I had a conversation, and it's possible he's lying to me, but I didn't get that impression that he'd be the one.
Were you injured? Did he hurt you?
No, he didn't hurt me. He roughed Isabella up a little bit, nothing serious. No, we're all right. If I had been any later than I was and wasn't able to rob the bank, he probably would have hurt her real bad, but that didn't happen.
Wait, he forced you to rob a bank?
Yep. Yeah,
Really?
I robbed good old Rhodes. Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. So, but this was against your... This was against...
Absolutely, yeah. The choices were rob the bank or he blows Isabella's brains out. It gave me an hour to do it.
Oh my god, so you did it alone?
Yeah, I did.
And
Sent Holly was a
Jade
message
King.
that I got it done.
Then before the Jade King again. Impressive, but yeah, I would like to meet with this Gavin Summers. And I don't know what I can do on your behalf or Holly's. But I think I need to be honest with him from the get-go. Otherwise, if he learns different, it will be worse.
It will be bad.
Yeah, no, he does not do well with dishonesty, that's for sure. So I even feel like I'm gambling a little bit with my current path, but I don't think he'd have any way of verifying that I'm actually not wanted, especially if I'm genuinely hiding out and staying away from towns and such.
What is it that he really wants? If there is a way that I can help provide him something, you'll know.
Right now, he just wants the goods from the bank robbery. Problem is that in order for me to keep up my end of the bargain with the law in return for them not shooting me down, that I was going to turn myself in. So I put the bank goods in a box in a cave that the Rangers found instantaneously. They are very good at their jobs, apparently.
Oh, no.
It's fine.
No,
I know. I don't have the balls. I don't have the bonds. I'm just going to give them money. I'm just going to tell them that I sold them, right? Hell, if anything, I'm going to be giving them more money than whatever the hell it's actually worth, so I ain't too worried about that. I think I can spend it enough to not be a problem. My bigger concern right now is that he keeps showing up to the Pearl, demanding to speak to me even when I'm not around. So I'm trying to convince him that I'm wanted so that he stops coming to the Pearl, because he ain't going to find me there.
Yeah. Right. Now, would it do any good for me to... what I am thinking of doing, if we can arrange a meeting, I will go to him with offer. I will first make him the business. It's a business meeting. If he has rifles or guns that he wants to sell, we will give him the best price for it. If anyone can beat our price, we will beat that price. Same flip-flop, if he wants the guns, we will give him the lowest price that we can. And also information. A growing network of informants can perhaps help him with some information from time to time. That being said, if he is interested in these, I think he might be interested in these, then I can tell him a little bit more about Taipan, the investments we have made into you, Holly, being a part of our organization. I do not know how he will respond to this, but I don't think I think I should be honest from the beginning.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have to be straightforward with him. I mean, granted, it might put a target on your back, but like Holly said, better that he finds out right away than finding out down the line.
And if we're going to have to come face to face with him, it's better it's done on our terms rather than his.
Yeah, he's definitely real big on doing things on his own goddamn terms. That's why I'm trying to get him fuck away from the Pearl. I don't know if it's gonna work, but I'm trying.
Well, I know his soldiers. We have done much business before Gavin was released. For the last few months. I did not know at the beginning, but later I found out.
Yeah.
What I see of them, they're not bad people. They do what they must to survive, but they do job for money. That's it. Now, I don't know if Gavin is paying them or if they are loyal to him, like some private army. I don't know.
Oh, he's paying them. I can guarantee that.
Okay. So he
Especially
will.
near the end, back in the day, that was how he did his business, how he got his loyalty. Hell, Michael and I were close, but he essentially bought Michael right out from under me. And I told him, I said, look, you know, I get it. You got your money to make. You know, I ain't going to tell you shouldn't do that. But these folk, there might be some that genuinely has some sort of connection to him, but as far as I can tell, they're all mercenaries, Blondie's folk.
So does he need money? Is he rich enough to be paying them for a foreseeable future, or is he going to be needing money?
I honestly don't know. I know there was a point where he had tens of thousands of dollars squirreled away. He had folk holding on to money for him, all sorts of things. I don't know where that money might have gone while he was in prison, if he was able to, keep it out of the hands of the government, keep it from getting tracked down. If he had to spend quite a bit to buy the loyalty of these people. He might still have a lot left, or he might be running low on funds. I don't rightly know.
Another question is, do you know what he wants here? I mean, I don't, if he just wants to rob banks and to make more money, or if he has a mission. Is he looking for people, or what?
He's definitely looking for folk. My best guess is right now he knows that this is it. Right? He's already been doing things. As soon as he got out of prison, he was doing things, robbing folk, that sort of thing. I think he knows that sooner or later he's going to get executed, right? They already killed Cyrus. There ain't going to be much longer that he has left. There's no way. So my best assumption is he is using this time to try to inflict as much pain upon everybody he thinks wronged him, especially the law. My initial hope was that he'd be so busy with Cash and Lewis and whoever the hell else he has problems with that he wouldn't even be concerned about Isabella and I and Holly and everybody else. But clearly he's still weighing his options and finding his ways of getting even with folk.
In your opinion, is Holly on his list?
Not as far as I know. I mean, he was ready to sell it to Kettleman like a goddamn head of cattle, but I don't think that's the case at this point. I think it truly was what he wanted just as a bargaining chip. He was happy to trade her life for Cyrus and Speedy and the bomb. I don't think other than that he has any problem with her, but I don't rightly know. And as she was saying, she was making comments about him, that sort of thing, to his new boys, and so if that has reached his ears, it could be like me. He's decided that anyone who has anything ill to say about him is now dragging his name through the mud, as it were.
Did you speak ill of Gavin to outsiders, Holly?
I've certainly spoken ill of Gavin.
Oh no. Okay. So must prepare for the worst. Yeah. Okay. Never a dull day. Yeah, I don't know if this news will be interest to you, Mr. Bradshaw, but keep these close to your heart, though. I'm going to tell him, Holly, I trust these men.
Okay.
The West has fallen. Annabelle is on her way to Mexico. She has lead poisoning. Might be weeks or months or something. Maybe she even never comes back. It's difficult to say, they say.
Okay. Shit. All right.
Yeah, another lady, Tilly. Did you know her?
Not personally. I knew of her, though.
She is dead. Heart attack. Last night she was dancing in the streets and then just fell over.
Shit.
So,
okay.
with these two gone, the people in the West, the desert people, as I call them, are leaving. It's imperative that this remains quiet, though, because they need time. Right now, their enemies do not know about this yet, and so they need the time to escape. Some are on ships to go anywhere, I don't know. Some might be moving elsewhere, some might stay. It's hard to say. This is a very big change in this very large chess game.
Yeah. We might have to be open and working with Summers just so we can... Well, because Jack is a never-ending problem.
Yeah.
Does he still want you?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
He has
That is
never
why-
given up anything. Julius, we have attempted
Fucking
attempted so many different ways of mediation. He refuses to speak. He refuses to do anything, and he continually attacks us. He attacks Taipan because of me.
Well, let me say it this way.
We've
When
tried
Jack-
absolutely everything, and there's...
Yeah. When before Jack, when he was still in the middle of being the best businessman in the crossing, as he say, better than everyone else added up together. He and I was developing a relationship with him. Of course, it was for purpose, not for real friendship. But he told me that if I do not hand Holly over, that he will take Taipan down one man at a time, one man and lady at a time, till we are nothing. This was our first red flag. Well, not our first. Our first is when he stabbed me, but the second. And then the third, of course, was when Cleve tried to assassinate me in the bank. So that is why we have been in conflict, and except for one gunfight, we have put them all down, repeated victory, time and time and time again.
Oh, it's exactly like Van Horn when they was fighting
Yeah.
him. It doesn't matter what you do. He never gives up. He never changes his plans. He never, ever decides to...
Yeah. I took him once and I gave him choice. I say, you drop this Holly issue now. We walk away, it is over. Or you can fight Feilong, who is now injured in the medical clinic now. Well, he did not give it up. Chose to fight. And of course, with the knife, he won. But Bailey twice has given him option to drop it, and he will not. He refuses.
He'd rather be shot down than drop it.
He has been shot and whatever so many times in the last few weeks. It's I wonder he is still alive. I don't know. But anyway.
Well, the law tried to execute him too, and that didn't work, so they just let him out again.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Alright.
So either he survive or we survive. There's no other way that I can see. Anyway, if there is any information or something you think that he might like that we can help him get, maybe that might put us on a good foot. Perhaps help your situation. I don't know. Maybe I underestimate him. I have never met him, so hard for me to say.
I mean, it's probably a good idea to meet with him regardless. Like I said, it's the only way we're gonna know whether he has ill intent towards Holly or what the hell ever. I don't know what he's planning or what his schemes are. It's the real question right now. And I mean, hell, information is always valuable to him.
Yeah.
Just a question of who we might end up using it against.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if we can be of assistance in these, we can definitely do. I am not afraid of finding things out, telling this information. Even if it's not money, maybe it's your lives, or maybe it's something else. It doesn't matter. Anything that will help us survive these.
I mean, hell, in an ideal world, he has reason to fight with Kettleman again, and then they can just go shoot each other until one of them dies.
Yeah.
But he's smart enough that he's not going to bring war to Kettleman unless Kettleman gives him good damn reason for it.
Yeah, I'm a little bit afraid that there might be some strange bond between the two. That perhaps they might even become some kind of ally. Do you think this might be possible?
That is the absolute worst thing that could possibly happen.
Yeah, I think so, from what I
Previously, I
hear.
would have said it was impossible, but I don't I don't know Gavin anymore. I don't know what the hell's going on in that mind of his, whatever the hell's left of it, which can't be much at this point. He's very unpredictable. Truthfully, he'd put a knife in my belly for saying it, but at the end of the day, he and Kettleman really aren't that different. They treat people like pawns. They set them up for war. I think that's the comment that set him off, is that I said his boys are cannon fodder. It's because he doesn't want to face the truth. That's exactly what they are. He don't give a shit about these people. He never gave a shit about us, neither. We were all just part of his game.
Well, Jack did say something to me that was quite interesting. The day we had him up against a rock, tried to explain his way out, and he say that Gavin Summers was like a teacher to him, that he is 10 times the enemy that any of us ever can be. So he has a great respect for this Gavin. This is why I worry a little bit that perhaps might be possible that they combine, which would be nightmare for us.
Now, if it really came down to it, one thing to keep in mind is that I know Shields pretty well. He's running with Kettleman these days. He seems to trust me. I trust him. That might be an in. It comes down to, it seems like Gavin and old Kettleman are getting a little too comfortable. Can see if we can move some pieces around of our own.
That happen.
No, we can't. Absolutely cannot.
Yeah, he hasn't been around.
Like people.
As far as I know, I fell off Kettleman's radar as soon as that initial conversation was done. All those times that folk were riding against him in defense of Isabella, minus the night that he was stabbed, where he probably doesn't remember half of it anyways. That's the only time that, last time really, that we had a lot of face-to-face contact. So since then, hell, that night that you was having a meeting with Kettleman before he stabbed you, before all that shit, I helped him find his way to the goddamn docks because he didn't know his ass from his face.
Yeah, well, that was actually after he stabbed. Yeah,
oh, that was after she...
Yeah. And then we went to conflict for a long time. Then we make a peace. He bring a tribute. He make apology at the DiCenzo mansion. In the back.
Point is that he didn't seem to really remember me or remember anything that night. So again, if it comes down to it, and we got to work that angle, I think that he at least does not associate me as heavily as the folks who were shooting him down every goddamn night.
Yeah, I don't know. He's crazy.
Yeah, the worst thing is that Koniki, Mills, Clayton, before he died, Peep, even this Wesley. I considered them not friends, but I liked them all very much before all this began. We do some business from time to time. We talk in the street, joke, good people. But they like Xiajiao is like cult. They refuse to listen to any kind of reason any longer.
No, they will follow him until they die. He's seen that happen time and time again with Kettleman. He don't care how many men and women die for him. He's perfectly happy to have them do it. Hell.
Yeah.
No, but Wesley is a bit different. Wesley is a, from what I have gathered, used Kettleman as a means to an end.
That is interesting because I never would have thought he would join himself to a Kettleman. He even offered us his gun at one time. And then a few days later, there he was on the opposite side of the field from us shooting. After I went down, he picked me up, threw me in a pile with everybody else, did not say one word. Which, if he is not a true follower, then that would have been a smart move. I would like to talk to him.
Wesley?
Yeah. He's the only one that I have not
worth
talked
it.
to now. Throughout this conflict. Only one we haven't shut down.
He's on Captain's side. He's going to be brainwashed as everyone else.
Yeah. Here you are, right?
That's the thing. I think what I get is less that Wesley is truly brainwashed as much as, I hate to say it, at the end of the day, I think he only cares about his own interests at this point. Doesn't really care who gets hurt or who he has to align himself with in that process.
One thing I do know about the Shields is that he is a very great lover of women.
Wasn't he a deputy?
Yeah, well, him and Kreia would be
he
up on
would.
top of the gun shop doing pillow talk almost every night.
Now,
I did
that's the
not-
thing about Wesley, right, is that he, I think whatever good in him that led him to want to be a lawman and all that, somewhere along the way, maybe that night that Summers did what he did, kind of ended
Broke
it
him.
all for him. Because, yeah, he easily put down his badge, put down his vows over something real petty from what I understand.
No, I
But
bring
I
up
think it's even more than that. I think it's more that he knows that he can't act as he wants. He's got a badge on his chest.
perhaps if needed, maybe we can recruit a lady to befriend him.
That seems a little harebrained go.
Well, it's don't underestimate the power of the emotion.
Okay.
I like the conspiracy of it all, but at least for the time being, I think I can at least act as a go-between.
Okay.
He seems to like and trust me enough.
Hey, we've been talking too long.
I like him enough. I don't particularly trust him. I understand why he's doing what he's doing, but that kind of puts us at odds, right?
Yeah.
Can't really trust anybody who rides with Kettleman, no matter what their reasoning is.
Well, earlier tonight, do you know Rennie, Holly?
Rennie?
Yeah.
I don't think so. Why?
She rode with Kettleman for a little while.
Okay.
And she was involved in one gunfight with us. She telegrammed me yesterday or day before, wanted to meet. So I say, come to gun shop. Now, right after we brought Fei Long back here, she was there. She came up. And so I brought her to the back of the gun shop. I listened to her for a little while, and then I pulled out my gun, held it to her head, and I pulled the trigger.
Wait, you
But
killed?
I unloaded the pistol before I pulled the trigger. But she say that she is sorry and that she does not want to ride, and she does not know why she rode with Kettleman. She was a fool, she say. But I did not have the time or the patience to listen to anymore, so I told her to take off her glasses and punched her in the face and said, "You are dead to me." At least that is one Kettleman rider who is gone. Because she rode with him for I don't know how long, but a while. And I don't know if she's really true or not. That's another thing.
Sure. She could still be allied with him. Even if she's
Exactly.
saying that she ain't.
When I first meet her, she say, "Ko, I would like to talk to you." She wanted to know about the conflict in the last war. And I say, "All right, you want a story? I can tell you a story." So me and some others and her, we went up mining, and I told her the entire story. And not implicating anyone, but just from my side. And she did not have any interest. Sending dogs are terrible. But since that day, that is when I knew that, I don't know, something was off about her. She didn't care, she didn't ask any questions, she looked bored. So then not long after that is when she started to ride with that Kettleman. So I thought maybe she was a spy. But I don't know. Maybe she's just foolish.
Yeah, I don't know. Julius, did you say that you was telegramming Summers before you met?
Who, me?
No, Julius.
I've been telegramming Summers since this whole shit, since he forced me to rob the bank. He was responding for the first couple, and the last couple I sent, he ain't said nothing back. I'm hoping he sends something tonight so I can get rid of this fucking money and be done with this, but who the hell knows?
Okay, well, I meant we've been talking for a long time. Might be good to check telegrams if he's waiting on something like that.
I need to go get...
Yeah, couldn't hurt.
I need to go get Fei Long some good healthy food and some tea.
Okay.
I'll be in the medical clinic if you need me.
I'll walk with Julius over to the telegram station.
Okay. Alright, well, be safe, Julius. And hope to see you soon. If you need a safe place to stay, I think right behind here, the apartments is very nice. There's places you can just stand there and have a smoke and keep an eye out. Nobody can sneak up on you.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, that's real good to know.
Alright. Alright, well, let me know if you need anything.
Yeah, I will. As soon as I get rid of this money, then this part is done at least, but sure to start all back up once he decides whether he's going to do something to Isabella.
Yeah, I don't know what that would be about. Isabella just his gopher all the time? I don't know why
Well, the claim is that when it came to OB's funeral, that she made the offer to Law that she would trade information on Gavin and Speedy and Cyrus and Summers and in exchange for you getting to go to the funeral.
No, I was supposed to be released anyways.
Yeah, I think it's a whole bunch of fucking horse shit. Isabella is so panicked about it. She keeps saying she can't remember if she said anything like that, and I keep telling her you'd remember if you made an offer.
Yeah, I think she would remember
to give
something
Gavin
like
up
that.
on a silver fucking platter. Exactly. I think
We've been
she's
there
just
too long,
scared
folks.
and she ain't thinking straight. That's why I'm thinking either this informant he has misheard or misunderstood something, or it's all outright fucking bullshit and lies. One of the two. The way he tells it don't make no goddamn sense.
Yeah.
So you ain't seen Deputy Gunn around in a long time, right?
No, he's been gone for ages.
That's what I thought. Apparently he's one of Summer's little rats, or at least was.
Really?
Yeah, that's what Summer claims anyways.
Well, didn't he claim that I said something?
Exactly, yeah, I don't know what the fuck if he knows his head from his ass at this point with all his stories about who's saying what and what they're saying and all that. I did tell the Law just in case, I figured, said ain't nobody seen Gun around in ages, but if he is a rat, better they know.
And if he was an informant for him, why would he even mention that to you, in all honesty? Why would he reveal that? Just sounds like he's gloating.